that to you, Khadija. Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome. Hi, Neil. Hi, Caroline, Veronica, and Mike. Hello.
Hi.
Anna, good to see you again.
Hello, how are you?
Very well, thank you. And you?
I'm very good.
Oh, great to have you back. Thank you very much for coming. Fran, I can see you in there.
Hi Claire, sorry, just sorting this thing out.
No worries, no worries.
I've got my friend saying she's going to just join the call on her phone so that we can put it on our Bluetooth speaker, if that's okay.
Yeah, that would be great. She can come in.
Now. Hang on a second.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
As we're gathering, could I please ask a quick question?
Yes, of course, Alana.
I don't have my potatoes fully cooked yet because the ingredients said medium potato, and what medium is kind of vague and different to everyone. Could I just ask what is meant by a medium potato?
Yeah, it's okay. If you did you boil this potato before?
No, I'm not sure what the size of a medium potato is.
I will show you. Is the 2 centimeter of like this?
Oh no, but before it's cut.
Yeah, Paramita. Is it what size? What size is the potato, Paramita?
It's
before
a
it?
cube, 2 centimeter of cube, or the medium size or large size.
Yeah. So I think Alana is probably around. Let me just Google that for you. That's a good question.
Yeah. So is about this what you mean by a medium?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's
it's okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just as long as it's not a small new potato or something like that.
Thank you very much.
Baby potato. Yeah.
And Veronica, how are you doing?
Hello, Claire. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Good.
Hi, Veronica.
Hello, Paramita.
Hi, Veronica. How are you?
Today,
Wonderful.
I had my second COVID vaccination.
Oh, how's that?
How are you feeling? Sick?
Well, I am well.
Okay, good. Good.
I'm happy.
I'm so happy you joined today, Veronica.
Yes.
So I think we'll make a start because I can see Poppy's just come in. Hi, Poppy. So I think we're going to make a start now. So welcome everybody to the Heart and Parcel cookalongs for Refugee Week. My name is Claire, for those who don't know me, and I am one of the directors of Heart and Parcel. Tonight is our second in a series of the cookalongs. We had a fantastic cookalong last night by Rawia, and tonight we have the wonderful Paramita here with us cooking.
Hello, everyone.
So tonight is going to be a delicious dish. I'm really excited for you guys to try this. It's going to be a really nice vegetarian option, but I will leave Paramita to tell you more about that later. For those who don't know our project, we are a small community project based in Levenshulme in Manchester, and we work with people learning English to develop their skills through food and cooking. So actually, this is one extra extension of our lessons where 6 of our learners, like Paramita, have been working hard over the past year to demonstrate their incredible existing skills and experience and knowledge to share them with you. This is also part of Refugee Week. Refugee Week is a celebration of the contributions, the creativity and the arts and the skills and knowledge of people who come to settle in the UK. And we're really excited to be a part of that. We have our social media manager, communications manager, Nina, here with us tonight, who is also going to be cooking. But please do take lots of photos and feel free to send them to her afterwards so that we can show all of the wonderful creations that you've been making tonight. If you want to follow us on social media, we've got @Heart and Parcel, and our hashtags are Open Kitchens 2021. Please also use Refugee Week 21. There's lots of events going over this week from lots of different organizations and charities, so it'd be great for you to join in with that. So If you've never been to one of our cookalongs before, it's a great way to learn some new skills, but a few details. We will have a small, just a really small activity at the beginning to have a chance to meet you all. If you have any questions for the team, for Paramita, or for myself, or for Khadija, I have Khadija, one of the other students with me tonight, helping us. Please feel free to ask verbally, as Alana just did, or type at any point. It's really informal, so don't worry. If you think you don't need to ask questions during the session, please turn your microphone on mute, but we can also do that for you. Paramita is an amazing teacher. She's done this lots of times before, so she will summarize the instruction every single step of the way. You will not fall behind, don't worry. If you feel if there's a disaster in the kitchen, just shout out and tell us to wait, and we will get you up to speed.
Yeah.
Please keep your video on if you can, so that we can see where you're up to and Paramita can give you some feedback. And of course, technical issues in this era can happen. So if they do, please do not worry. We'll just get you straight back into the Zoom room and get you back up to speed. It's no problem at all. Just to let you know, this is being live streamed for our commitment to sharing this and sharing our sessions and events as widely as possible. And you will get a link to the event video afterwards, as well as a recipe card, so you can make it again and again and again. Khadija, I will just share the live stream link with you. 1 second, please. And then we will start our small activity to begin with here. Okay. I'll just put that in the chat for you, Khadija.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. There we go. Okay, so for those who've done this before, our small activity, we'd like you to go into your kitchens, you're all in your kitchens, and find something that I tell you to get and bring it back to the screen so we can see, have a little chat about it. We would like you to bring your most useful kitchen utensil that you've been using the most, either during lockdown or this past year. Bring your most useful kitchen utensil to the screen so we can have a look. Paramita, you can do the same. Khadija, yeah. I don't know, if you want to do the same, you can. And you have 15 seconds to grab it and bring it back to the screen. 15 seconds to grab and bring back to the screen. I'm hoping that we've all got different ones as well. So your most useful one. Veronica and Mike, you can have one each. It's fine if you're, yeah. That looks very interesting. Let me just remove the spotlight there and go into the group. So, and Neil, are you cooking on your own tonight? Fantastic. Okay, and I think Fran and Amy are cooking there. Yes. So Fran's got hers, Amy's got hers. That's great. And Alana, Caroline's got something. I can't really work out what that is. I'm looking forward to hearing about that in a minute. Good, good, good. Okay. Paramita, what have you got?
Rolling pin.
Okay, of course. Why is that so useful for you?
Yeah, because last year I used seriously most, and I love baking. So rolling pin is really important for baking. So yeah.
The most essential tool, most essential tool. Caroline, what have you got there? You've got two things.
Yeah, I've got a grater, which has got all sorts of different ways of grating, and one of these, which I've never used before, but it's appeared in my house. It's a microplane. So you can grate the zest of lemons and limes,
lemon zest,
making life a lot easier.
Fantastic! Oh, that was
very
great.
useful.
Yeah, wonderful. I want one of those. Fantastic, thank you. And Neil, what about you? What have you got for us tonight? Oh, you're on mute. So let's unmute you a little bit. Yeah. Can we unmute you?
A frying pan.
Aha, of course, very essential. Have you been using that a lot? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I can imagine you have. What do you normally cook with it, Neil?
Yeah, all the time. A lot of frying.
A lot of frying. Well, we've got more frying tonight, so that's going to be good. It's going to be useful for you.
Good.
And Ilana, what about you?
My favorite spatula. It's a silicone one, and it's one of the most useful kitchen utensils for me.
I love that one as well. I think I would have chosen the same. Wonderful. Nina, what about you?
I'm not in my kitchen tonight, so I wasn't able to grab it, but it's pretty similar to Caroline. It's a little handheld grater, and I absolutely love it because if you're doing garlic or ginger or nutmeg, it just grates it really fine. And it's I'm not in my kitchen, so I couldn't.
Oh, never mind. Thank you so much. That's great. And Francesca and Amy, what about you, Fran?
I went for the lazy option.
Oh.
Sorry if you can hear an echo. Hang on, let me just turn that on. Sorry, we've got to speak sound separately. Went for a garlic crusher because I can never be bothered to chop it.
Oh, it's always better with that
along the lines of laziness is a wooden spoon, because I'm all about one pot wonders for cooking. That's my whole repertoire.
That's good. One pot wonders are great. They always never fail to surprise and appreciate everyone. That's great. Thank you. And Veronica and Mike, what have you got?
Okay, mine is pure lockdown. It's a cheap pasta machine, which I've loved using all through lockdown, and I'm now quite good at making pasta.
Nice. That's brilliant. They're not cheap though, are they? They're quite expensive, no?
I think it's about £30 or something.
Oh, that's good.
It's like hundreds of pounds, so it's a cheap one.
Yes, that's true. And Veronica, what have you got?
This from Peru.
What is that?
It's una roca.
It's a rock. It's a stone.
It's a stone from the river in Peru.
Oh.
And I use this for flattening meat when I am frying.
Oh my gosh, that's great! What a good idea.
Because in South America, we like to prepare meat. For example, beef, okay? But when you have your beef and you are frying, meat is changing, okay? And for avoid this, I put this
to flatten it out.
And after I have a nice beef, and the flavor is different. Yes,
that's incredible. A rock, and I suppose you can use it for lots of different things as well. That's great.
And I have probably 5
of the stones.
5 stones.
Different sizes, for different sizes.
Wow, so you never run out. That's amazing.
It sounds really interesting. Yeah, interesting.
And Khadija, what about you? Last but not least. Oh, I've got Poppy as well.
I have also rolling pin. Because I had practiced a lot this year how to make gluten-free chapati, so I use it a lot this year. So
fantastic. That's great. Thank you very much. And what about Poppy? Are you there, Poppy?
Yeah, I've just gone for a knife.
Oh, you've gone for a knife. Oh, well, that's definitely a useful one.
Yeah, all the time. Dead easy. Use it
Fantastic. Yes, very versatile, very flexible. Wonderful. Okay, thank you very much. Don't worry, I see a few people popping in and out. It's okay. We've only just started. So without further ado, as I said, we're going to start now. Ask lots of questions. Don't worry if you didn't quite catch something, please ask Paramita to clarify, and I'll be on hand, and Khadija will be on hand to help with anything at all. Okay, so let's pass it over to Paramita. Enjoy your cooking, and good luck, everyone. I hope you get some good results.
Good luck, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Paramita Raha. A few people know me, and a few new participants don't know me. I'm from Bangladesh and moved into UK last 2 years, actually more than 2 years. So today I'm gonna make one of my country traditional food, which is related vegetarians. So at first I need to go to introduce why I choose this food, because Asian food is also heavily influenced by religious and the cultural choice, like by Hinduism or traditional other stuff. So today I'm gonna make one of my country's vegetarians traditional food, which is Luchi and dum. So I'm gonna list out all the ingredients at first for this recipe. So step by step. So first of all, Luchi and dum is actually very quintessential Bengali, like East Bengal or West Bengal or the Tripura side, like India, mostly Asians. Food for breakfast, lunch, or snacks, or during this puja festival. Because I am Hindu, so this is really very close to my heart. This dish actually very close to my heart. So Luchi and dum is often a popular combination dish, or you can say meal, for any time. So let's start.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay, so let's get those ingredients out. Hopefully you've managed to find them.
Yeah. So at first, I need to go step by step. Our first step is to make a dough. So we need all-purpose flour, or if you have any problem with all-purpose flour, you can use the gluten-free flour as well. Like our Khadija has some problem with all-purpose flour. So if anyone have problem with all-purpose flour, so you can use the gluten-free one. So I'm using 250 grams of all-purpose flour, and I need water, warm water. It's regular warm water, like I'm not a very warm, normal warm water. And I need oil and sugar. So let's start. I hope all the ingredients have in your table, right?
Yeah, I think so. So just getting that warm water, lukewarm water if you like, and getting a bowl there, and your flour and sugar. Did you say, Paramita?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm using a sugar because it's a little bit sweet, fluffy bread, so it's a little bit of sweet. If you add the sugar, it can be added, or you can use a herb, any kind of herb, or mix up, or you can use the black mustard, anything.
Do you have to use sugar?
Yeah, I'm adding sugar.
You need to have sugar, or do you not? Is it important with the recipe? So
yes.
Yes. Okay.
Sugar is that.
Yeah, is there any alternative, Paramita? Because you're diabetic, so can you take out the sugar?
Yeah, you can. It's actually your choice. You can avoid sugar, or if you like the herb mix herb, you can use any mix herb, or if you like any black mustard seed, you can use the black mustard seed as well, or if you don't like, you can make a plain bread.
Okay,
let's find
brilliant.
that. Yeah, thank you.
Good question, Neil.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Great. Okay, yes, I've got it there.
So now I'm adding 250 grams of all-purpose flour.
So add your 250 all-purpose flour to your bowls.
Yeah. And also a large pinch of salt, or you can use half tablespoon of salt.
Okay, half a tablespoon of salt.
Yeah. And also I'm adding a sugar because this bread is a floppy one, so I'm adding a little bit of sugar. Or like say Claire said, if anyone need to avoid this sugar, you can avoid this one.
Brilliant. So if you are putting sugar,
yeah, I'm using half teaspoon.
Okay, half a teaspoon there.
Now you can mix them all together. Now I need to add 2 tablespoons of oil.
And Paramita, which kind of oil are you using?
Yeah, I'm using the sunflower oil. If anyone have any problem with sunflower, you can use olive oil as well, or any kind of coconut oil, anything.
Okay.
And you're just using your vegetable oil, are you?
Yeah, vegetable oil. Yeah.
Okay. So
if you like butter, you can use the butter. It's really good flavor.
And so how are you dealing with the dough? Are you just lightly touching it? Are you just bringing it together with your fingers? Yeah.
Just mix all them all together because it's a soft dough. It's not like a hard or stiff dough. It's very soft dough, like regular use. We are Asian people regularly use in Luchi or paratha or anything like a soft dough, and just mixing all them all together.
Great. Fantastic.
Excuse me, the recipe said between 750 and 100 milliliters of oil. Do we use?
Yeah.
So we use all the oil that.
75 milliliters of oil when we deep fry that time.
Right. Okay.
Yes, that's a good point. So the oil that you use in the recipe is for the deep frying. So that comes later. Yeah. And then we've got the 75 milliliters here.
But if you go downstairs, like my older recipe, step by step, that time I'm using 15 gram of oil as well into my dough.
Fantastic. Great. And yes, Fran, Khadija will put the instructions in the chat for you there. So far, so we've had 250 grams of flour mixed with 75 milliliters of oil and half a teaspoon of sugar and a pinch of salt so far.
Claire, 75 milliliter of oil for deep fry, not for adding this dough.
Okay.
And how much for the dough, please?
It's 2 tablespoons, or also if you have anything other else, the 15 gram of oil.
Okay. So 2 tablespoons, my mistake.
Because 75 milliliter is huge to making a dough. So I hope you all see this. My dough is look like this way, or making a bowl like those people are doing with me, like chingara. Same. The dough is look like that without using water.
So you should be able to hold the dough and bring it together, just like Paramita here, in a very loose ball. There's no water in it just yet. Just oil.
Just mix. Just hold your dough into your hand and make a ball like this.
Fantastic. Great. Let's see if how is everyone doing? Neil, you've got it. Wow, that looks good. Let me see that one. Nice.
Yes.
And Caroline, how are you doing? Brilliant. That looks good. Good. And Nina, you've got it. Wow, everyone's doing well so far. That's good.
Yeah.
Does anyone else need any help? Poppy, are you okay? Oh, you've done it. Brilliant. Let's have a look. You've just lost it. Try again. Okay, there we go. Kind of. Fantastic.
It's okay. It's okay. If it's not a makeup ball, then doesn't need to worry about, because it's a very soft dough, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Brilliant. Okay.
So now I'm adding a little bit water, or if you have the measurement cup 1/3, then you can use 1/3 of water, but slowly, not use a lot of water at a time.
Great. Paramita, can you bring it a little bit closer to the main the camera? Yeah, perfect. So they can see. Wonderful. So you're just gradually adding that water there. Gradually adding that water. Fantastic. And mixing it all together. Khadija, is this something that you also make at home?
Yeah, before I make it, what she's making, yeah. Yeah, my husband used ate it in the breakfast in the morning time, in the weekends.
Yeah. Actually, Claire, this is a very common Asian food, like mostly Pakistan or India or all of Asians. Some people, like in my country, Bangladeshi people say it's Luchi, but India or Pakistani people say puri.
Yeah,
so
puri,
it's very common. Yeah, it's very common dish. Like those people, like Luchi does not involve actually rice or rice flour, but it is very popular, a stable item. At that time, those people are avoid the rice. So if anyone, like mostly Pakistani people avoid rice, or East Bengal people avoid the rice, so they are preferred to eat luchi or roti. The same process. Everything is same.
Do you use all, Paramita, do you use all the water? Use all the water, the warm water, or how much?
I'm using 1/3 cup of measurement. So I'm showing you that if sometimes it's need a little bit more, like my water is like this. My dough is look like this now still. So I'm adding a little bit water now.
Right.
Can you see this? Yeah.
So I think, what's the total amount that you put on the recipe, Paramita?
Pardon, Claire?
What's the total amount that you put on the recipe?
What's amount?
Yeah, what's the total amount of water that you put on the recipe?
Yeah, it's actually depend on your dough. Like it's not amount, because water. If I suggest water is 1/3 cup, so it's most probably your dough becoming soft or sticky. So water is not countable. It's depend on how your dough make it. So sometimes some people room temperature is different. Like my room temperature is different. Others' room temperature is different. So some people use a little bit water, or it's actually soft dough. It's not like a stiff dough that previous shingara that time I make it.
What should it look like when you've got it going? How should it be, the dough?
Yeah. So what should it feel like?
Yeah. If you feel a soft, like a very soft dough, then it's perfect.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Is it supposed to be sticky, Paramita? Is it sticky? Is it wet or no?
It's not a sticky or it's not a wet. It's like a regular dough. So how can I explain? It's better to explain. Very soft. I can show you. Very soft.
Yeah. If you just hold it up to your face camera so we can see better quality there. Yeah. So Neil, that's what it should look like. This kind of.
How's that looking?
Let's have a look. Neil,
can I show your one? I think it's better to if you show me your one.
Can you see
that?
I think it's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect. We need to knead them. That's perfect.
Maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
I think it's better if you use the ball, because hand-to-hand knead is becoming very soft. So if you have a ball, then you can knead, or if you have the plain surface area, just knead them.
Okay. Good. So if anyone else wants to have their dough checked, just let me know and I can get Paramita. Nina, do you want to see that one? Paramita, how is this one?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, great. Good.
They are all working hard, Claire.
Yes, they are, aren't they? I can see Veronica and Mike there. Veronica, how is that one? Is that okay for you? Yeah. Okay, Paramita?
Mine seems to be splitting up a bit.
Is yours splitting up a little bit?
So you can use a little bit all-purpose flour. It's okay.
Oh.
Just rest them. I think it's better because we need to rest them for 30 minutes. So I think rest them. It's okay. It's become soft. Don't worry.
I think so, Neil. I think we are resting it for 30 minutes after this, so it will get softer.
After 30 minutes, we can see how its dough look like.
Yeah.
Seems to have lost its thing. It was better before. I need a bit more, too much water, I think.
Ah, so maybe a sprinkling of flour. But
so just add a little bit all-purpose flour into your dough and knead them.
Great. And if your dough doesn't feel quite right now, don't worry because we will rest it a little bit.
Look, my dough look like soft.
Yeah.
How soft it is.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
When you dab your finger, is look like this.
Yeah.
Very soft.
Usually that happens with lots of kneading as well. So if you yeah.
Also, Claire, when someone kneading into your hand like this, it's become very soft because our hand very warm sometimes. So don't become very soft. So it's better if you knead your bowl or in your surface area.
Great, fantastic.
So my dough is ready. So do you need to show again?
Let's see here. So this is what Paramita's dough looks like. Yeah. And if anyone needs any help at all, just let us know. Great. So Neil, how's that looking now for you, Paramita? I think that looks a bit better, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
Just rest them. Neil, just rest them. I think it's good. Yeah, just covered with your tea towel, or if you have anything just weight cloth, you can use this one for cover for 30 minutes. And
wonderful.
Rest them aside.
Great.
How often do you make this one, Paramita?
Because Khadija, we are always make this Luchi or Luchi as well, because Luchi is very common my country dish, and also it's not my country, it's actually a part of Hinduism dish. So it's very, 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 very popular and very close to my heart. So mostly if I have any occasions like any puja festivals, so definitely I make this Luchi instead of rice. So that time I avoid rice because Luchi is different flavor and rice is totally different.
Okay. Sounds great.
Yeah, it does sound great.
Yeah.
I wish we were cooking, Khadija.
Yeah. I wish. Yeah.
Yeah.
We will only
so everyone ready?
Let's have a look. I think, yeah, Mike and Veronica. Yeah, looks good. Caroline, you good? Ilana, Poppy, is that okay? Fran and Amy have disappeared, but I think they'll be back. There they are. Good,
okay,
good. Fantastic. So I think we can move on to the next step. And that's great.
So our next step is I'm to introduce some of spices. Those is really commonly found in Asia's household, and mostly use all of Asia's household. So those spices are made for them. So our second step is introduce my few spices. Yeah.
So gather all those spices.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of spices.
Yeah.
So most important spices like Panchforon, Claire. So this Panchforon mostly use all of vegetarian dish. So it's really very common in my country. Is a 5 seed. Those people are know previously, and those people are don't know. So I just want to know that this is a Panchforon. Is a 5 seed, whole seed, like black mustard seed, cumin seed, fenugreek seed, or fennel seed, and nigella seed. All these 5 seed, including into one jar, and mostly people are used for vegetarian or also for lentil, or some people are used for fish curry as well. So this is my most important ingredients. And I need 2 bay leaves or 2 cardamom. And this one is kasuri methi. It's also a fenugreek leaves. It's a dry fenugreek leaves.
Aha, okay. So, and dried fenugreek leaves, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a red chili powder, and this one is coriander powder, and the garam masala, and also the turmeric. And this most 3 ingredients is boiled potato, boiled cauliflower, and chickpeas.
Wow. Okay. So Fran couldn't find the Panchforon. So what is in the Panchforon again? Can you explain?
You can use the cumin seed as well, because cumin seed has flavor to make your dum perfect. But if you don't have the cumin seed, then I think you can skip this one.
Okay. So with the Panchforon, what's in the Panchforon?
Yeah, it's a 5 seed, 5 whole seed, like cumin seed, black mustard seed, fenugreek seed, fennel seed, and nigella seed.
Mustard seed, fenugreek seed, and nigella seeds.
Black mustard seed. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, there. Nina has asked, does she need to grind her Panchforon? So does it need to be a powder?
No. It's the whole. It's the whole. I'm using the whole, because when you use the whole one, you can feel this aroma as whole 5 seed. We don't need to grind this all of Panchforon.
Great. And Veronica and Mike have asked, can they use paprika instead of red chili powder?
Yeah. Also, you can use the chili or green chili. If you don't like the spices, you can use the green chili, because mostly Asian people are used to spices. So that's why I prefer to red chili. If you don't like red chili, or if you don't like the lot of spices, then you can avoid the spices. You can use the green chili one.
Fantastic. Neil has asked, can he use harissa powder? So that's kind of like, it's like a red, it has paprika in it.
I think so, but I never heard this before. I think so.
It's more spicy. We have a different flavor than paprika. Yeah, it's a little bit strong. Yeah.
Wow. Then you can use, definitely. Which, look, it's not about the spices. Like most Asian people have similar common spices. If you have your own spices that you prefer, you can use.
Okay, great. So Neil, yes, you can use the harissa in place of the chili, I think, just to give it that heat, which will be fine. Brilliant. Yes, as Paramita said, don't worry, try and get as close to the ingredients as possible, but it's more about how they're cooked and how the process of cooking is working. Okay, all right, I think we're ready.
Yeah. So everyone ready?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
And also on the
Yes,
live stream, if anyone is watching, if anyone has any questions for Paramita, please put them there. Veronica and Mike said their chili powder is too hot there, so they have to use their paprika. That's fine.
Oh. So now into low medium heat, I'm adding 3 tablespoons of oil.
3 tablespoons of oil onto a low or medium heat.
Medium heat.
3 tablespoons of oil on a medium heat there. I've just got a question there from
please.
Fran says they only have 2 of the spices for the panchforan, the fenugreek and cumin. Is there anything else they should add?
No, if you have the cumin seed or fenugreek seed, you can use. It doesn't matter for 5 seed we need to use.
Brilliant.
So it doesn't matter because I am used to because it's very common for me. So most probably you don't have know before about this panchforan. So it's not common for you. So if you have the cumin seed, only for cumin seed, you can use the cumin seed one. Avoid others 5.
Yeah. Fenugreek is also delicious, so add that as well, Fran.
Yeah, it's really good.
I also like fenugreek in the
Yes, it's my favorite.
So now I'm adding 1 teaspoon of panchforan.
Okay, that's 1 teaspoon of panchforan, 1 teaspoon of panchforan into the oil on medium low.
And also 2 bay leaves and 2 cardamom into the bread way.
2 cardamom and 2 bay leaves and 1 teaspoon of panchforan.
Should we open up our cardamom pods before adding them?
Good question.
Sorry?
Should we open up our cardamom pods before we add them?
Yeah, you can use, but I prefer likely use this way. I think so.
Yeah, so you can, so Alana, you could crush them. Yeah, if you want to crush them, you can. Yeah.
You can.
Parmita, I've got.
Or you can use the whole one. Yes.
I've got cardamom powder.
Yes, you can use cardamom powder as well, but not now. I think it's better. You can use before when I use all the spices. I think that time you can use the cardamom powder. Don't use now.
Small amount.
No.
Don't put in yet. Not yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
So the first thing is the panchforan and the bay leaves.
Yes, that's correct.
Only for panchforan or bay leaves. Those people are using the cardamom powder. Please don't use the cardamom powder right now because when I'm using all these spices, that time you can use the cardamom powder. Or if you have the whole cardamom bar, you can use now.
Okay. So yeah, we are only roasting those whole seeds or whole spices. If you put powder in, it will burn. It will burn. So you only want to have
the most important thing. Please don't burn your panchforan because it's burned so quickly. So that's why please give your heat low, medium heat, and don't burn.
Okay. So we're just roasting those spices there, toasting those spices. If you want to, like Alana, you can crush that cardamom so you can get that nice fragrant aroma. Up to you.
Yeah. So now I'm adding 2 medium-sized onion and 1 thumb of ginger or 15 grams of ginger you can use. I already pasted before, so I'm adding now all of this. 2 medium-sized onion and 15 grams of ginger.
Okay, 2 medium-sized onions and 15 grams of ginger, and that was already blended together. So already blended together into a nice paste and put into there.
Excuse me, I've not done enough onion. I'll have to chop some onion up and throw it in.
Yeah, it's okay.
How many onions?
It's okay. Medium-sized onion.
I'm going to start doing it now. I'll put me on mute. Be noisy.
I think, Claire, it's okay if anyone don't blend before. I think it's okay if you have the sliced onion or sliced ginger as well, or crushed ginger as well. You can use this one.
I think Neil just didn't put enough in. I think maybe it's 2 medium-sized onions. Yeah. So don't worry, that will be fine. That will be fine. And 15 grams of ginger. That's 15 grams of ginger blended. And stir it together to get that fragrance there.
We need to saute for 2 minutes.
Saute for 2 minutes there. Saute for 2 minutes. Fantastic.
Everyone okay? If anyone have any question, please ask.
I'm just doing some blending.
Okay, great.
Oh, yes, that was good.
Well, yeah, good. You're on mute. That's good. So we'll have to hear that noise. And just stirring. Just make sure you're stirring slowly there. Anything on the live stream, Khadija? Or is it quite quiet tonight?
It's quite quiet today. Yeah.
I'll just post on here.
It's quiet here.
Okay, no problem. Lovely. So everyone just get your ginger and your garlic paste. Sorry, not ginger and garlic, ginger and onion.
Now I'm adding half teaspoon of turmeric.
Half teaspoon of turmeric. Okay.
And also 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. Or if anyone, instead of paprika or green chili, whole one, you can use the whole green chili. Or paprika or anything you can use.
How much teaspoon did you use, Paramita? Half of one?
One teaspoon.
Okay.
1 teaspoon of chili and half a teaspoon of turmeric there, just to give it that beautiful golden color.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet that smells really nice now.
Yeah, I think so. And I think the punch for spices, it will give a nice flavor, I think. And the smell,
yes.
Yeah. Khadija, do you
Actually, yes.
You use that one a lot,
Because,
right, Khadija?
Yes, and especially I have learned from Paramita when she make the changara.
Chingara.
Chingara, yeah. And I use it also now in roll, in vegetables roll, or in samosa. It's really tasty.
Yes. Yeah, and also, Claire, you can use any kind of curries, like if you have the paneer curries or lentils or fish curries, you can use this panchforon as well. It's really good aromas, and this dish become a difference.
Okay.
Brilliant.
I will try it in the fish next time, in the fish curry, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And it's good to have, if you guys have all bought this panchforon for today, it's good to actually have something else to use it for. So that's really, really good. Yeah.
Because I use it in vegetables rolls, and it gives the Indian touch to your rolls.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Sounds good. Sounds good.
So now I'm adding the coriander powder. Like Neil, you can add now your cardamom powder as well.
Okay, great. You got that, Neil.
So now I'm adding coriander powder, half teaspoon of coriander powder.
Teaspoon.
Half tablespoon of coriander powder.
And Paramita, how much for the cardamom powder?
You can use half tablespoon of cardamom powder, because I am adding 2 whole cardamom. So I think it's half teaspoon of cardamom is good. But coriander powder, you can use half tablespoon of coriander powder.
Okay, so that's half a tablespoon of coriander and half a teaspoon of cardamom, half a tablespoon of coriander, and half a teaspoon of cardamom. If you're using cardamom powder, if you're not, you've already done it before. Veronica and Mike says it smells great, Paramita. Fantastic.
Have you made it before, Claire?
This one, no, I've never made this before, but Paramita actually cooked this for our English language students 3 weeks ago, and they loved it. And then Paramita lives very close to me, so she gave me, she brought round some of this, and I honestly, I'm not being biased, I absolutely loved it. I finished the whole thing. I didn't let my boyfriend have any of it, and I ate all of it. It's actually, so delicious.
People think, Claire, the vegetarian dish is actually not flavorful, not look, not taste look like a non-vegetarian meats or other stuff. But when you eat that kind of spices or mix or all this stuff, definitely you can feel that, this is actually better than non-vegetarian.
Yeah, just the cauliflower, the way that the cauliflower soaked up all the spices, it was just delicious, like mouth-watering, really. Really.
I also prefer vegetarian dishes than non-vegetarian. So
it's much better for you, right? And you get the same amount of, you get filled up, and it's good. Yeah, brilliant. So Paramita, that's still on the low heat, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still in a low heat, low medium heat.
Yeah.
Paramita?
Yeah.
We have a question from Neil. It's using avocado oil. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay.
Avocado oil.
Before I start, because I'm using vegetable oil. If anyone use olive oil or avocado oil or coconut oil or anything, or butter, ghee, anything you can use. Just quantity depend on you like, because I am adding a 3 tablespoons of oil. If you like less oil, you can use less one.
Thank you.
Thanks, Khadija. And I think in a few comments, haven't we? Poppy says it smells so good. So Poppy says she loves the color, and Fran said it smells so good. So that's great.
Now, Claire, I'm adding 2 medium-sized chopped tomatoes, like slightly sliced tomatoes.
Okay, 2 medium-sized chopped tomatoes. Yeah. Can they use tinned tomatoes?
Yeah, you can use the pureed one, or you can use the tin tomatoes. You can use.
Great, but fresh you prefer?
Yeah. But I prefer always vegetable for fresh tomatoes, because it's really smell good or look good, or because sometimes, when you use the making a curries, like vegetable curries, that time tomatoes actually give your curries standards, everything all together. Yeah.
Are you using tomatoes with the skin or without skin, Paramita?
With skin. With skin.
Okay.
With skin. Because tomato has some own butter and onion has some own butter.
Yeah.
When you use, so that become not as sticky in your pan. So it's already come out all their own butter at the same time. Like you can see now, my curries, when I use the tomatoes, like tomatoes, after I use the tomatoes, all the spices and the oil become separate each other in your pan.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually tip for those people are using a less oil, so they can see when you use the tomato, your oil or tomato or all these spices become separate each other.
Looks good. A really nice base for a good sauce there. Can you use any other vegetables in there apart from cauliflower and potato? Okay.
Yeah. You can use the carrot, you can use the paneer, you can use the tofu, anything, or you can use the green beans, or any other stuff. But mostly my country actually prefer with potatoes and cauliflower, because these two vegetable is very, very common, and I think it's a very good, delicious dish when you combine potato and the cauliflower.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you.
Yeah. But here in this dum actually used without chickpeas. It's actually used for the coconut, coconut paste, or the crushed coconut, or the chopped coconut. Mostly if you go or visit any temple, Hindu temple, you can see most of priests, they are using their dish with coconuts.
Okay. So
but I avoid coconut because I thought there's so many people have some issues with coconut, or some have allergy issues or health issues with coconuts. So that's why I instead coconut with chickpeas.
So you replaced it. So you can actually use coconut if you prefer as well, instead of chickpeas coming out.
And do you use this? Oh, sorry. Do you use the solid coconut, or do you use coconut milk?
Yeah, you can use coconut milk as well, but I think it's better when you use coconut milk. Your dish become not like a spicy, like Asian spicy, like a reddish color. It's become like a roast color. You know, the korma, a little bit white because of milk, coconut milk. But if you use the coconut, crushed coconut or paste coconut, that become a crunchiness, your vegetarian dish. Some people like crunchiness with your luchi. So, or some people like soft, so they avoid the coconut.
Great. Poppy has a good question. Khadija, can you read that one for us?
I have not put the garam in yet. Is it right? Yeah, we still don't put garam masala. I think she means.
Yeah.
Garam masala. Yeah.
So we haven't put the garam masala in, right?
Garam masala. No, I'm not using garam masala right now.
Not
the
yet.
garam masala and the fenugreek I'm using end of when my dish actually prepare whole and is cooked whole. That time I'm using the garam masala and the fenugreek, the dry fenugreek clips.
Great. Yeah, that will come at the end. Fantastic.
And Veronica, she said almond milk, it's a good option for cooking. For cooking.
Yes. If anyone use almond milk or coconut milk or any other's milk, like the regular milk as well, you can use. But it's look different, like not Asians look. Like now I'm just trying to add Asian's flavor, so it's different flavor. When you use the milk, its flavor become a difference, but without milk, its flavor totally different.
Great.
But you can use milk as well.
Not yet. Neil, he asked, when does the potatoes and cauliflower go in the pan? Paramita? When will the potatoes and cauliflower go in the pan? Now or after?
A little bit, and because 2 minutes I need to saute all of these spices, because this dish actually mainly 2 spices. So when you cook your spices all together, then your dish become a very good aromas. So now I'm not using all these potatoes or cauliflower now. So a little bit later.
Brilliant. Okay.
Of course, you will get the flavor of the spices and everything with the tomatoes and the onion, and then you put the vegetables, right?
Yeah.
So just cooking down that sauce, and it's really great, as Paramita said, if you want in the future. Yeah, the color is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see my tomato now actually melted with all the spices.
Great. Hopefully everyone else's looks the same. If you have any problems, let us know.
Yes, please.
I think everybody is okay. I think
everyone is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are enjoying cooking.
Now I'm going to add my chickpeas. I'm using 1 cup of chickpeas. I'm using the tin one, or if you have the fresh chickpeas like Asian store buy, you have to boil before, but my tin chickpeas already some boiled. So I'm using the tin chickpeas one.
Tinned chickpeas are great, really convenient, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's good. So she's just popped them straight in the pan. If you missed that, she's just popped them straight in the pan there. And she's just stirring them now.
How is everyone going on, please? Is everything is all right? Have you find anything stubble or any spices?
I think everyone's okay. Poppy looks relaxed. Fran.
Oh, that's good.
Fran and Amy.
Actually, it's really easy dish, you know, but flavor is so amazing.
Yeah, I think this is good. You're now teaching a really nice curry, like a sauce base that people can use again and again later with different vegetables. I think this is a great idea.
Or some people have don't like the chickpeas one. Like my husband, he don't like chickpeas most probably, so he prefer with green peas. Green peas one. You can use the green peas one as well.
Green peas are also good. So now, Neil, you've got your cauliflower there about to go in.
Now I'm adding potatoes, my boiled potatoes, and mix them all together.
Okay, so potatoes in first. Boiled. Alana, hopefully did you boil them? Yeah, great, fantastic. So just have them kind of 80% boiled there, parboiled. And cover.
And also I'm adding 1 cup of boiled cauliflower as well.
And why do you cook them before, Paramita? Why are you cooking them before?
Because sometimes you don't time to make it out your all of this. So I saw my mom always prefer to boil before, and she cooked so very quickly. So because me and my brother have a lot of rush. Yeah, I need to go to school and college. So my mom always boiled potatoes and cauliflower or all of these boiled vegetables, mix them with their curries. So I used to prefer same because I saw her. So I used to prefer the same rules, same times. So it's the traditional by traditional. So I don't have any other issues. If you have, you can avoid the boiled one. You can use the normal potatoes like people use.
I think the boiled is a good idea.
Yeah. It's because of your time.
I think it saves
waste your time.
It saves also time, I think. So
definitely.
And did you add salt in the water when you boiled the potato and cauliflower?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I was going to ask that as well.
Yeah, because then it will be a lot of salt.
Yeah.
No. Because I prefer salt always later, because when you use the salt, sometimes salt become a very salty. People like very salty, but I prefer less salt with your vegetables or any curries, is because everything is salted. Like our dough is salted, our vegetable is salted. So when you bite your dish, that become very salted. So I prefer less salted dish.
Paramita?
Yeah.
Sorry, Claire. Neil, he asked, it looks like he have not enough sauce. Neil, can we see?
Yeah, let's have a look, Neil.
Yes, Neil. I think I can I say, Neil? I'm sorry.
That looks
it's perfect, Neil. It's perfect. Don't worry, because I'm adding a little bit of water, like half cup of water. So don't worry.
I've not added all my tomato, potatoes and cauliflower that I had done, so it'd be too much.
It's okay, but it still look great.
I think Neil, it should not be like a big sauce. It should just be a small amount. If you look at let's look at Paramitas here. If you look at Paramitas, it's actually it's the same as yours. It's not too much.
Cauliflower in.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Great.
Because I think the potatoes and cauliflower they are already boiled, so they don't need a lot of sauce, I think so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then, as Paramita said, she's going to be adding the water as well a little bit later. Okay, so it's quite a dry, so you can see it's quite dry. She's just coating the vegetables there, just coating them.
So it's need to cook for 15 minutes. I hope everyone is doing same times with me.
Paramita, did you add the water already?
No, I'm not adding water right now. I need, Khadija, at first I need to cook all of the spices or cauliflower or potatoes, because it need to flavor all together at the time. So we need to fry them at least 5 or 10 minutes. After that, I'm adding the water.
Okay.
Great. Fantastic. Okay, so whilst we've got that cooking on is it that a low medium heat, Paramita?
Yeah, low medium heat.
Low medium heat for about 15 minutes. Paramita is going to do, what are we going to do next?
So I'm gonna next to make my mango lassi.
Aha, mango lassi, fantastic.
I think it's perfect time to drink mango lassi.
Especially in this heat, right?
Yeah, especially. Actually, mango lassi actually is origin from Punjab. All kind of lassi actually origin from Punjab. But because of Punjab, India, Pakistan, or all those Asians, we are neighborhood. So we are used to drink all this lassi with mango, sometimes with plain lassi, yogurt lassi, or some kind of different one. They used to drink it. So I prefer mango because it's a very seasonal time, and summertime. I love mango. I think everyone loves mango. So I thought go with mango lassi is better.
Wonderful. So what ingredients do we need there?
So I have a 2 medium-sized mango, or if anyone don't have mango, you can use mango pulp or the mango puree. 1 cup of mango puree. I'm adding 2 cup of or 1 cup of mango slicely. And also I don't have the cardamom powder, sorry. So if you have, like Neil have cardamom powder, is good. So I am mango lassi, I definitely go with cardamom powder. So I'm used to cardamom powder. And
Paramita, we have a question for you. How much mango per person do you need? Francisca, she asked.
Which one? The part
how many?
The dum.
No. How many mangoes do you need per person?
Oh, that's a good one, because I love mango. So I and my husband actually eat all of this. So
I just looked it up, Paramita. I think one cup of mango is about is 1 mango. So I think Yeah,
I think 2 people is perfect.
Yeah, so I think, Fran, it's 1 mango per person, so then Paramita's doing 2. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm so sorry.
I also ate 2 mangoes.
Is this mango big?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can use the raw mango one.
Use all this. Use all of it.
Yes, I use all of this because the the portion, you can avoid the middle portion. Just these 2 slices, just cut them and piece them into the cube size, like 2 centimeter of cube.
Yeah, use that whole mango, definitely.
Definitely, yes.
Good. Can you use frozen mango, Paramita?
You can use because I brought from Mazda yesterday, so I actually use the frozen mango.
Yeah.
So you can use the frozen mango.
Frozen mango is a great one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you can use the pulp one, or because pulp actually have some chemicals, so I'm not sure how its taste look like, or look like is better, but taste I think is not like the lassi one. But if anyone use the pulp or puree, you can use.
I see.
So I'm using the Greek yogurt, it's low fat, and also the milk. So all of this stuff, and also a little bit of sugar. So all of this stuff I need to make my mango lassi. So let's start.
Yeah, and Neil, leave out the sugar there. Just the mango and the yogurt. Yeah.
So
I'll make that yogurt.
Great. So
yes,
you've got that. Yes, Neil?
I'd say I'll make up with the full fat yogurt.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Full fat.
So now here I need a mixer or blender. So I'm adding all my mangoes and also my cardamom, whole cardamom. If anyone have the cardamom powder, you can use the half teaspoon of cardamom powder. If anyone don't have the cardamom powder, you can use the whole one as well.
Okay. Yes, cardamom and mango are such a good flavor combination.
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. Are these amounts for 1 cup or 2 cup of mangoes?
It depends on how many people you're making it for, Alana. So
well, yes, but is it half a teaspoon for 1 cup?
Oh, I see. That's a good point. So actually, Paramita's got 2 cups in there. So she's using half a teaspoon of cardamom powder. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, good question. So half a teaspoon of cardamom powder with 2 cups of mango.
Yeah.
Or if you're using pods, I think 2 cardamom pods, right?
Yeah, you can use 2 cardamom pod as well. So now I'm adding 1.5 cup of milk, like 1 cup and another half cup, 1.5 cup of milk.
Great. 1.5 cup of milk to the 2 cups of mangoes. Fran is asking, do we grind the whole cardamom, or do you just...
Yeah, you can use, Actually, when you blend it up, it's already blend whole thing. So don't need to grind or anything if you use the whole pot one.
Great. So just grind it up with everything in, Fran.
And also I'm adding 1.5 cup of yogurt.
1.5 cups of yogurt.
Actually, the ratio is same. Milk and yogurt ratio always same.
Okay. Let me see how much that is in grams for everyone. If you're, it's about...
I think about 300 grams.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, 300 grams of yogurt. And milk.
Now I'm adding Yeah. Now I'm adding a 1 teaspoon or tablespoon of sugar. Sugar is taste sugar. If you love sugar, you can use 2 tablespoons of sugar or 2 teaspoons of sugar. Like me, I don't like sugar. I don't have a sweet tooth. So mango has already sweet. So I'm using only 1 tablespoon of sugar.
Wonderful.
Can you use honey instead of sugar?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. If anyone use honey, you can use honey. Actually, sugar or salt is totally taste trigger. So now I need to blend it up, my whole mango lassi. So Claire, can you please?
Yeah, I'll put you on mute so that there's no sound there coming from Paramitas there. I think everyone is.
Yeah, I think everybody blending.
Yeah, I think Veronica might have that question, Khadija, about maple syrup, but they can probably use that one, can't they?
Yeah, I think
just about
so, yeah.
the sweetness. Yes, Veronica and Mike, you can use maple syrup. And
because I also use maple syrup instead of sugar or honey in my cakes or in my baking. So
just that healthier alternative, right?
Yeah, and it's also not too sweet.
Yes, yes, much better flavor, I think.
Yeah,
for sure. So I think Paramita has finished her blending here.
Yeah.
So just ask to unmute. Paramita, can you just unmute yourself there?
Sorry. Yeah, it's looking like that. This consistency.
Wow.
Okay.
It looks good.
Gorgeous.
So, yes. I want to eat now. I want to drink now, mango.
Yeah, I know. So you can see Paramitas is actually quite a nice thick, but also a little bit thin consistency there. And it's like a golden color, a nice golden color.
Mango is one of my favorite fruits.
It's fantastic, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's the best. But I
and you can eat and eat, and you will never have enough.
But I can never find good
now it's time to
here.
decoration for your mango lassi. It's up to you. You can use your raw mango. Like I am a mango lover, so I am using a lot of mango into my.
Great.
Then I'm adding a chopped dry fruits or nuts. If you have any kind of nuts, you can use, or also you can use a cardamom powder as well into your mango lassi.
Wonderful. So you can actually just decorate the top however you like. If you want to add those nuts, you can. If you don't, that's fine. You can just leave it. Bit of mango on the top, and just have that really nice finish there. Or you can just drink it plain. That's absolutely fine. Or maybe a sprinkle of cardamom powder if you have there. Oh, that looks lovely, Paramita.
Yeah.
That looks lovely.
I hope Neil don't have any objection. Like your dish dum is have like own water. Can you see your dum?
I think everyone's still doing the blender in at the moment, so we'll come back to that in a minute. I think we'll come back to the dum in just a second, but let's just check to see how everyone else is doing with their blending. How's everyone's mangoes?
Everybody is
Milana's.
blending.
Yeah. Caroline. Yes, good.
Oh, Carolina, she has hers. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I can see Veronica and Mike there just pouring out their. They've got the hand blender. Very good. That looks nice, doesn't it? Great.
Can I say something? Oh, how is going on, everyone?
Yeah, Veronica and Mike are doing their hand blending. That looks good. Yeah.
How is going on? How is taste? Look, how is taste mango lassi, Mike?
He hasn't tried it yet. I think they haven't tried it. I think they're still blending. Oh, that.
Yeah, it's sweet enough without the syrup.
Ah, sweet enough without the syrup. Yeah, it can be quite sweet otherwise. Caroline, what about you? How's it tasting?
Yeah, it's good. I could do with more mango in mine though. I cheated and bought a packet of chopped up mango. I don't think this mango is ripe yet.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it for another day.
Well, you can make it again.
It's still very good.
Carolina, you can use, if you like, the cinnamon powder or cardamom powder. Any cinnamon or cardamom powder top the mango is flavor difference.
Ah, okay.
So you can add a bit of extra flavor there.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Poppy, what about you? How are you doing?
Yeah, I couldn't find mango, so I've gone rogue and done the berry one. But
that's fine.
A bit rushed today, so
like a smoothie.
Like a smoothie, yes.
And Alana, what about you?
Yes, it's very good. I like it not so sweet. Do some people make it with a lot of sugar, or is it always just a little?
Paramita, what do you think? Yeah.
Do some people make theirs with a lot of sugar, or is it usually just with a little?
Yeah. Actually, it's origin from Punjab. Punjabi people have some, the lassi glass. It look like that, and they are blended all these glass one into one. That time they're using a little bit more sugar, but it's depend on you. Like if you like me, I don't like sugar, so that's why, because mango has own sugar, so I'm using a less than sugars. If you like, you can use the sugar as well, but I think less sugar with mango is perfect.
Yeah, I think Veronica and Mike said their mangoes are very sweet, so they didn't need much sugar, so that's good.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Nina, how was yours? Did you just taste yours? Oh wait, you're on mute.
It's still a little bit chunky, but I quite like that.
Yeah. Okay.
A chunky lassi, great. That's good.
If you add yogurt, you can use yogurt as well. A little bit yogurt.
Make it smoother.
I think it's cover your all this crunchy or chunky or sweetness, everything. I think it's good.
Brilliant. Fran and Amy, you okay? Well, they're all very busy over there, passing on mangoes. Eating
mangoes.
Okay, great. So now we've done our mango lassi. What is the next step? Paramita, we've only got a couple more steps to go.
Please check it out your dum. Yeah, please check it out your dum, because it's already have their own water come out. So I think so. I don't need to use water, because my dum, actually my curries already have some own water.
So just check your dum there, because as Paramita is saying, it's created that moisture already, that kind of condensation on the top. And she's decided that she's not going to add any water to hers, because you want it like this. So if yours is like this, then we're okay. It's supposed to be quite a dry mixture.
Now, Claire, I'm adding a salt, because I am not adding salt into my dums. So I'm using a large pinch of salt. So salt is taste required. Please make sure your salt, how many quantity you use.
Okay, brilliant. So just adding the salt there. Adam, and I can see Adam in Fran's mirror. How's the mango lassi, Adam? Is it good? Do you want to unmute yourself?
Oh, yeah, delicious. Really good.
Good. That's great. Everyone's got
now
their lassi there.
Yeah, now I'm adding 1 tablespoon of my garam masala.
Okay, 1 tablespoon of garam masala to your cauliflower and potato there. 1 tablespoon of garam masala here. So you're adding the garam masala now. And why do you add this at the end, Paramita? Why do we add this at the end?
Because garam masala have own flavor, own aromas. So that aromas actually make your dish very delicious.
So
when you make your spices, all of spices, that time if you use your garam masala, the garam masala flavor is not come out when you use end of the time.
See, so
because all those spices, when you mix them, that time maybe garam masala is, hidden by all those spices. When you use end of the time, that flavor you can feel, every flavor, every spices you can feel or taste different, look different, everything is different.
Brilliant. So adding that extra layer to the flavor, adding that 1 tablespoon of garam masala at the end.
Yeah. Now, Claire, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of my fenugreek leaves, dry fenugreek leaves.
Let's see those. So 1 teaspoon. One teaspoon of fenugreek leaves. Yeah, 1 teaspoon of fenugreek leaves to the curry.
But I need to at first show them how to use this one, because fenugreek leaves, we need to use your hand and rub it.
So if you can see what Paramita's doing, she is just rubbing the fenugreek leaves in her hands, between them like that, and then she's sprinkling them into the cauliflower and potato. So 1 teaspoon of fenugreek, and then she's just rubbed it like this in between her 2 hands. Okay, in between her 2 hands. Paramita, can you use ground fenugreek? Is it okay?
Yeah, but I don't think so. It's taste different, because ground is different. The dry fenugreek leaves is different. So if you use the ground one, I think use half teaspoon. I think it's better.
Okay, so half a teaspoon, Poppy. Yes, because that will be the seeds, won't it? It won't be the leaves there. So just a really small amount. So if you mix it together, you can see it's kind of breaking up a little bit.
It looks really great, yeah.
Now, Claire, I need to my heat in low, not medium, low, into low heat, because it's already cooked. So I don't want to burn all my spices or all my vegetables at the time.
Okay, so you want to keep it on a really, really low heat there. A really, really low heat.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's the done, finished, right?
Yeah, yeah. So can we go the last step?
I think everyone looks ready actually, so that's good. Yeah, brilliant. Let's get that dough cooking.
After 30 minutes, how is look like dough? Can I see Neil, your dough, please? You're very worried about your dough.
Let's have a look.
How does it look like?
So get your doughs out. I'll show you Neil's. Neil's, how is that looks much better. Paramita?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Can I see Neil again, please? Yeah. Now we need to use on the plain surface area and knead them.
Yeah, great. So now you're going to knead this. You're going to knead this now. Is everyone else's dough okay? Do you want us to check any Paramita if you're worried about your dough?
It looks quite soft, I think, the dough.
Yes, I think so.
It's soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very soft. It's like a regular dough, when we are making a roti or something like that. or bake anything. So it's like a soft dough.
So Paramita, what did you just do there? You broke it in half now?
Yeah, I'm breaking in half.
Okay.
And another half, I need to cover them as well.
Okay, so break your dough in half, and with your hands, use like a sausage. So if you can see Paramita's there, she's now got 2 pieces of dough, and she put one in the bowl, and now she's got, how many have you got there?
Most probably 8.
Okay, so you're going to make 8 Luchi. Okay, with that dough, you're going to make 8 of them. So you've divided it, and then from the half, you're going to break off. If you just bring your bowl a little bit closer to the camera, Paramita, so that we can see it nice and clear there. So breaking it into 8 even balls like this. Breaking it into 8 even balls like that. Yeah. Can we see the inside in the bowl as well? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Just so that everyone can see. Yeah. So Paramita's made 5 there so far, and she's going to do another 5 with the
like
other
a small
dough.
ball. It's like a small ball. Small ball. Yeah.
Paramita, is it the 8 balls? Is it from a half or from whole the dough?
The whole dough.
The whole dough. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So one half makes about 4 balls, Khadija.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that
so
big
just
enough?
make them. Yeah, Neil, please.
Are they big enough?
Is that okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that okay? Yeah.
Great. Great.
Or if you have trouble, Neil, if you trouble with make a dough, I think it's better make a big dough, big ball, than rolling out like a chapati or roti. Then you can cut your dough every side.
Yeah, you can do it either way, but I think we'll try with the rolling pin first. I think this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's easy.
Yeah, it's easy. It will be easy for everyone. Yeah. So just wait 1 second, Paramita. Just want to see if everyone's got their little balls. Caroline, you've got your little balls there. Poppy has. Good. Fran, Amy, have you got the little balls? Yes, good. Great. Good. Nina, I can see you've got them. Fantastic. Neil's definitely got them. Alana, you have. And Veronica and Mike. Oh, where did they? Oh, there they are. Great. Fantastic little balls. Okay. Okay. So Paramita's got 1 ball there.
Before I go to make a dough, I need to preheat my oil.
Okay. So we're going to put oil onto the cooker now to preheat, because we want the hot oil for the bread.
So I'm adding 75 milliliter of oil.
Is it 750? 750, yeah?
750.
750. Okay.
750 milliliters of oil.
75 milliliter of oil.
Oh, 75.
Oh, okay.
So this much oil, you can see there, this much oil that Paramita has there.
Any kind of oil can you use, Paramita, or?
Yeah, I think vegetable oil is really good for frying. So I prefer to use vegetable oil.
Yeah,
you are using vegetable, yeah.
I think the best one for frying is vegetable oil.
Yeah.
If you've got other ones, they'll have different heating points.
Yeah.
So we just need to be careful about that one. But yes, vegetable oil should be the right one. So if you look at Paramita's little ball thing there, she's got a flat surface there. She's just flattened the ball and put in a bit of flour on the surface.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you need to roll it out.
Okay.
Roll
so
all of this.
if you just watch how Paramita does the first one. Yes, Neil, definitely you can use a wok. Definitely, that's even better actually. A wok is very, very good for deep frying. So you see Paramita's just rolling out and flattening it. And she's got a lovely circular chapati. Now, don't worry if yours is not circular. It takes a lot of practice to do, a lot of practice.
Poppy, she's using, should I use mustard oil or olive oil? That because she have only these two.
Paramita, what do you think? Which is better for deep frying, olive oil or mustard oil?
For deep fry, I think vegetable oil. I think really very
Poppy
good vegetable oil.
Poppy only has olive oil or mustard oil. That's all she has. So what can she use?
Then please go with mustard oil. It's really taste better than olive oil.
Oh, mustard oil. That's good.
Yeah, it's a little bit spicy.
And Ilana, she's asking how thin is the dough? Can she see it? Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
So that's how thin it is.
Thank you.
It's like a really, I don't know how many millimeters.
Very thin, very thin. It's not a very thin, or you can see your finger on the opposite side. I think so.
Yeah. Does anyone want us to check anything? Check how thin it is. Yeah, is Franz okay? Paramita, can you have a look at Franz? Is that okay?
Yeah. It's perfect.
Good. Yeah. Good. And Niels, is Niels okay? Paramita, can you check Niels?
Yes.
Yeah.
Neil is okay.
Good. Yeah.
It's okay.
And Nina's, what about Nina's? Oh, she's still rolling. Still rolling.
Neil, you can if you confused about the roll or the shape, you can use a medium size of bowl and cut them, or if you have any cutter, you can cut them.
Yes. So yes, it does take a lot of practice to get them into a really nice circle shape. I still can't do that even after many years of trying chapati or paratha. It's very hard, but Paramita makes it look very easy.
Do you like have the ball and then you flatten the ball so it's like an oval and then you do it, or do you do it just straight from when it's a ball, do you think?
I think Paramita, you flattened it, didn't you? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right, thank you.
I think it's better to get that head start.
Yeah. This is actually not eatable with your dum or curries. This luchi is actually meant every occasions or such as like your particularly or any occasions mostly prefer actually luchi instead of rice. And some of Asian country like East Bengal, they actually prefer their wedding starter luchi with them with kebab as a starter.
Okay, so it can be used across all different types of dishes, not just for this particular one. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So work quickly with the dough, make as much as you can. Paramita's just going to do a few there, but make sure that when you put them onto a plate that you put a little bit of flour on top so that they don't stick together. That's quite important. So make sure that the flour is just there.
Yes, last time I stick with my plate, so don't forget to use the flour.
Yes, and just rolling it out there. And can we freeze them, Paramita? So say we make lots of the luchi. Can we freeze them?
Yeah, you can freeze them, but you need to use your. I can show you how to use like this kind of poly bag or plastic bag.
Yeah.
You have to use, I'm showing you, because my mother-in-law actually used this way. You can present them for 1 month. Like one is into your plastic bag.
Yep.
Like this way, flat. And another one is top of the plastic bag.
I see.
Okay.
So you can use,
Now you can use the other side into your top of the bag and use this way. And you can use a box, middle of box. You can just put your plastic bag every time. How many quantity if you need, just take it out your plastic bag.
Fantastic. And if you don't want to use plastic, you can also use baking sheets as
well.
Yeah,
you can use anything. Yeah, you can use anything. Like I saw my mother-in-law, she actually used this plastic bag, so I know this one.
Great, thank you. That's useful. That's useful.
Especially if you are in the rush, and then you can defrost and fry.
So make sure your oil is putting there on a high heat. You want to try and get it to a high heat there now.
Yeah, we need to heat them 170 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. Neil's only got olive oil. That's okay, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah. It's going to give a slightly different flavor, Neil, but it will still be nice.
But please give me a feedback, because I never use olive oil with your fry. So I hope your one is really good.
I tend to keep away from olive oil when I fry, but yes, I think it will give a different flavor.
Yeah.
So how is everyone? Is perfect?
Let me see.
I think,
yeah. Good people are doing a lot of energy into it.
Yeah.
Nina's stretching hers out there.
Oh, Nina, you're still struggling.
Looks
Nina,
good.
just don't need to just rub it out. It's not like a rubber. Just make them, because when you fry them, its shape look like a medium. Don't worry.
Yeah. Keep it smaller. Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Good. Fantastic.
Paramita, did you turn off the heat of the curry?
Sorry, Khadija?
The heat of the curry, did you turn it off? Or it's still on? The curry?
No, still on.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the low heat.
In the medium heat.
Are they okay? Is that big enough?
Oh, let's see. Paramita, how is this one?
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect, Neil.
Use a bowl. Perfect.
There we go.
Yeah.
Keeps the only way.
It's very clever.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, so you've just got the done there.
Please don't forget to check your curry. If your potato is cooked enough, then please stop your heat.
Yes, good idea. So stop the heat if your potatoes are cooked
enough.
And then just cover it. So just leave it to be nice and hot.
And now please add your one hand fresh full coriander in your dum or in your curries.
A handful of fresh chopped coriander onto the top of your dum. Beautiful. Oh, I think that's going to smell so nice, right? Yeah. The smell of coriander is so fresh, isn't it, Khadija?
Yeah.
And mixing that together. So one fresh handful of fresh coriander.
So my heat oil is ready. So
how do you know if it's ready, Paramita?
Because I hope you can see it's a little bit bubbling in your other side.
Okay, so it's bubbling a little bit. So you will know your oil is ready when it's bubbling a little bit. Can we test it with some dough? Does that work? Or
yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
is better. If you use a little bit of dough,
Yeah.
just out. Can you see?
Okay, so if you can see there, Paramita's just torn off a little bit of dough and it's bubbling really nicely there. So that is the sign that your oil is ready. Just slight bubbles there. Okay, so I think Paramita, if you want to watch Paramita and see how she does her cooking of her Luchi,
yeah,
she'll do a couple for you. So just one by one. Did you see that? So it's not boiling straight away and then it starts to fry. And she just uses the strainer just to kind of push the Luchi in.
Yeah.
And she's just pushing it in there. And you notice it's puffing up. This is a sign of a good Luchi. It's puffing up, nice and crispy. And I think Zoom has taken away the sound.
Brown. Yeah, we need to fry until brown and both sides.
Great. So I think Zoom has taken away the sound, but there's sizzling sound, right, Paramita?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so you should hear sizzling. You should hear sizzling. And she keeps on flipping it over and over and over until it is brown. So keep it evenly cooked on either side, and then she drains it off at the end. You can see that beautiful golden color there and a nice crispy puffed flatbread. And she's going to do another one as well. So if you want to see, if you have any questions, you can ask this one.
It's quite interesting.
It's really interesting, yeah, to see how you press the dough down and then you're moving it around.
Just press the side, the corner of edge. Just press the corner of edge, not middle of your bread. Just press the corner of edge.
Great. So just the edges there. You can see it's bubbly, it's crispy, it's puffed out. This is the right consistency here.
Even she don't use any baking powder or yeast, and it's puffed.
Yeah. This is amazing. This is what I was really surprised about as well. And when I tasted it, it was really crispy, not chewy, really, really crispy.
Because I always was thinking they are using yeast or baking powder.
Me too.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah. Wow, that's popping up loads. Whoa, look at that. Fantastic.
This one have a nice popping.
Yeah, I think the more you do, the hotter it gets and it gets puffed out. So you really see it's literally seconds that Paramita is putting that in.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe 4 or 5 seconds in each one. So keep
10 seconds. I think 10 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's great. That's great. So I don't know. So Paramita's finished hers, but she will happily make you another one if you are feeling like you're not
ready,
confident with it. But I think Veronica and Mike are looking good with their wok. Yeah. Wonderful. Oh, wow. Very nice. How's that looking, Paramita? Can you see?
You fried a very very high heat, maybe.
So it needs to be lower heat.
Yeah, medium heat, 170 degrees Celsius or 160 degrees Celsius. Just fry them.
Okay, let's see Nina's there. What about this one, Paramita? Is that high?
It's good, but I think it's not as soft because of your high heat.
High heat, so you need to turn the heat down a little bit, Nina. Francesca, what about this one, Paramita?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
that one's good. Good. Neil, Ooh.
Oh, mira.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Niels is good.
Yeah, what about this one, Paramita?
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
hot.
good.
Sorry, Neil.
It's good. Yeah. Look, my bread still look floppy.
Yeah, you can see
Wow.
how it's
Can you
puffed
see?
up. Yeah. Like this, puffed
It look
up.
like a ball.
Like a big ball. Ideally that's what you want, and I think that comes from the heat there. You're getting the right heat. Does anybody else want to show us this? You want it on a kind of medium, well, 170 degrees. I think that's much higher than usual. Okay, so Paramita is just plating up her vegetables there into a bowl. And you see they're kind of quite moist there. Fran says she's just tried some bread. It's absolutely delicious. Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? So surprised at how nice it turns out, and it's so simple. Yeah.
Chef Rex.
Great. So if you see that Paramita has served up hers there with her mango lassi and her Luchi and Dum.
Wow.
Oh, that looks
It
incredible.
Yeah, and delicious.
Oh,
now I want to eat.
Yeah,
I will come to your house, Paramita.
Now you can add a little bit of coriander in your dum, or if you have a coconut, you can use your coconut as well.
Sprinkling of coconuts, yeah. Oh, can you just break the bread in half? I just want to see inside the bread. I just want to see. Wow. So it's soft and crispy. So soft on the inside and crispy on the outside there.
In outside, yes.
Really, really
soft
nice.
In, crispy.
Absolutely brilliant. So you can even do that for breakfast, as you were saying, right? Nice little breakfast flatbread.
Yes, yes. That's why I'm saying, because Bengali people or Asian people actually use prefer to use lunch, breakfast, snacks, or during this puja festival anytime. Actually, on all festival occasions, when Bengali are prohibited from eaten by rice, most of people that time prefer with Luchi and Dum.
See, so it's just much better. Amazing, amazing. So that is Paramita's Luchi and Dum with mango lassi. Well done, Paramita.
Yeah, it looks really...
looks absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go into the gallery, if you don't mind, Paramita, to help anybody who needs any help there. Veronica, Mike, and Steffi. Hello, Steffi. Are you all cooking together?
Hi, yeah.
Hello. Are you trying everything?
Oh yeah, I'm their kid. And I'm Steffi. I just got my second vaccination. Like,
hey!
How are you feeling now?
Feeling good.
After
vaccine, how are you feeling now?
I'm good. Let's see how I feel tomorrow. But I'm feeling good. I come back from the hospital. They're cooking. It smells great. Everybody finished all their mango lassi, so we'll have to make another one.
You're gonna try. You've got to try that. Oh, that'll be really nice. Oh, brilliant, brilliant.
No, amazing. Like, I was trying. It's so good, Paramita. Like,
wow.
Nice bread.
Yeah,
nice bread.
I want to say something because it is a traditional Asian vegetarian dish, and also represent to my I'm represent to my religious dish. So that's why I am adding a little bit of ghee top of my.
So you're drizzling a little bit of ghee on top. If you have any butter, this also helps.
Yes,
but
you can use a butter.
Leave it off if you want. It's fine. But yes, I know ghee makes everything taste amazing as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And let's see how everyone else is
my
doing.
dish.
Well done, well done. You've still got lots of students rushing around cooking. So we're all at different stages, which is great. So I think Neil's in his frying stage, which is brilliant. We've got Nina rolling, which is great. Looking much better.
Wow, Nina. Wow,
Much
perfect.
better.
Yeah.
Oh, Fran's already
Nina,
finished.
please taste, and please give me a feedback. Oh,
Paramita,
wow.
what do you think? Yeah, looks good, huh?
Wow, it's perfect.
We had a sneaky taste.
Yeah, his decoration is really good, better than me. I need to learn something from you.
It's
That's
crispy on the
good.
outside and then still soft on the inside. Amazing.
Oh, you like it, Nina? Yeah,
Wow.
it's so good, isn't it? Once you try it, you will never go back. Good. And it's Poppy. Poppy, I'm so interested to see how your mustard oil turned out. How did the mustard oil turn out?
Yeah, it's really good. It tastes
Can
really
I see
nice.
this your Luchi? Because I never use mustard oil.
Yeah, it's quite good. It's gone a
personally,
bit
I never use
fallen
it.
apart a bit now.
Oh wow.
But
nice.
Maybe a bit too hot, but it tastes really nice.
Good. And Neil, is it good in the
Yeah.
olive oil as well? What
I was
about
just
Neil's?
going to ask, yeah.
Yeah, it's good, huh? Great.
Wow.
Oh, can't hear you, Neil, if you're speaking. Maybe you're eating.
It gives a Mediterranean taste.
Ah.
Yeah, it's nice. I've got a puffed up one, small one.
Oh, you got a puffed up one. Way. Well done.
The best one. It was a bit flat, like what do you call it?
I see.
Yeah.
The difference
Now
is
you
amazing.
can compare your previous Luchi and this one Luchi because of its heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think also of the olive oils, you need, I think, more lower heat than vegetables oil, I think.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it had enough avocado oil, you can really heat it up really high heat. But I didn't have enough really to use.
Okay.
That's much better to use.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to try that.
How is it taste, Neil?
It tastes nice, lovely. I'm not tasting a thingy yet.
The other one.
Okay.
The other one, mainly Neil.
Yeah.
The dumb, yeah.
Great. So Poppy's loving it. That's good. Really tasty. And Francesca is gonna try hers. And Ilana, I think you're probably in the frying stage, aren't you, my dear? Yes, you are.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave you to that and to concentrate. And we've got Veronica and Mike working together as a team, just slowly getting those Luchis there. Oh,
wow.
Lovely. That looks great.
How is taste, Mike? Is good?
You're going to taste it?
It's great, yeah. It's great. Yeah. There's enough of us to eat it here as well, don't worry.
Good. And Caroline, how are you doing with your frying? Is everything okay?
Well, I think I need to do quite a bit of practice on my Luchi because I think probably the ingredients I miscalculated the quantities, and I started off by making the oil too hot, so I burnt a few. I've got some.
Oh, let's have a look. Let me see. If you just Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, there's something resembling it, but the curry looks good.
Yeah, that looks good. Good. Great work. Fantastic. And is there anybody else waiting for? I'm just going to get Francesca's afterwards, but just to share the final screen with you before we finish off with Paramitas. So I think well done, everybody. It's actually quite incredible that you managed to do all of these little parts of dishes in such a small space of time. Thank you so much for booking on to this cook along. We really hope that you enjoyed it. We really hope that you learned a lot, and perhaps you can use all of those lovely spices and all of those different ingredients and those techniques in other areas of your cooking, and maybe you can impress some dinner guests if and when you feel ready for them to come over. Please do follow our work, heartandparcel.org. You can book on to more cook-alongs. We've got one tomorrow. if you're interested. And we've also got 2 more next week. You can buy our cookbook. This is our fundraising cookbook, where all the money from this cookbook goes back into our project, generating more free English language provision for people from different communities. And just go onto our website, just read a little bit more and listen about what we do. We have lots of resources and impact reports on there talking about our different projects. And of course, if you want to get involved, you can volunteer. It's a great way to be part and to support us. And yeah, you get to eat a lot of food, I promise. And you also get to learn a lot too. So yeah, do get in touch on the website. You can go to the volunteering bit and fill out the form. And I think Nina would like you to take lots of photos of your food. And you can actually then send it to her, or to just send it to the info@heartandparcel.org, and we'll post them onto social media if you feel very confident to show your finished dishes. Poppy, if you want to watch past classes, yes, we have lots on our YouTube. I'll send a link to you, so you can actually go through and watch the past cookalongs as well. Great. And Paramita, is there anything else that you want to say to your lovely students?
It's a great time, and it's really, I'm really having a great time. But I hope you all like my dish, because it's actually represent me and my country, and it's really close to my heart. And thanks Heart and Parcel, because it's a great opportunity for me to work with all of wonderful people, and something you learn new, and also something learn new for me. Thanks for everyone. Thanks for joining today's class.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Paramita. I think your students definitely learned a lot tonight. Definitely. Khadija, any last words from you?
Thank you everyone for coming today, and it was really fun and pleasure to cook with you. And you are all such a great chef today. So you have follow step by step what Paramita was doing. So it's really great, and thank you so much. And enjoy your meal.
I know.
I'm so jealous. Thank you so much. This was really wonderful. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, Alana, how's yours looking? Is it looking good? Can we see anything?
No, so good. The one bread that I've cooked correctly is already gone, so, you know.
Didn't last long then.
It shouldn't.
Brilliant. We've Paramita, we've got lots of comments in the chat here.
Yeah.
A great evening of cooking. Thank you so much, Paramita. Delicious. And Neil says thank you very much. Really enjoyed it. The food tastes excellent. So well done to you all. And
thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. Thank you Claire. Thank you Khadija to supporting me, and all these participants. Thank you everyone. I hope you like your meal.
Wonderful. Okay, everyone, we're going to leave you to have your dinner. Keep in touch, and we'll send you an email tomorrow with the recipe card. Thank you so much. Take care.
Yeah, enjoy your meal.
Bye-bye.
Thank
you. Thanks, Fran. Thank you. See you later. Bye, Veronica, Mike, and Steffi. Bye, Caroline.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Nina. So great to have you with us. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye, Amy. I think I'll pop Amy in there because I think she's going there. And I'll take away my, there we go.